We got a day to get ready tomorrow. What's that mean? That means our best wrestling has to be tomorrow. Day 2, Big Ten Championships, 2-day tournament. Nationals, 3-day tournament. This is day 1. We got to be better at day 2. Pretty good day 1, but we got to keep building.
I think you guys had like 26 wins by bonus point, a lot of pins.
Marinelli, I think 4 falls. So, hey, go after those pin awards.
He talked about the guys really thriving on bonus points. Do you see that out of this team?
I think that bonus points is it's a prevalent discussion in our wrestling room. Bonus points comes from dominant mentalities. It's not an afterthought. I'll tell you that right now. Bonus points are not an afterthought. Bonus points are hard to get. You have to work hard to dominate. You have to work hard to have lopsided wins. You have to work hard to wrestle in the top, the bottom, and the neutral position and be dominant in all 3 of those positions. So it's not easy, but hey, keep doing it.
You know, speaking of Marinelli, what is it about him that wears on opponents that just he seems to be able to...
Well, when he gets ready to go, that's the biggest thing. The biggest thing is him getting ready to go. You saw a couple times, you know, this year where he goes out there and he thinks it's just going to happen automatically, and it's kind of like, you know, the guy's going to fall down, and then it becomes hard for him. But when he's tuned in, zoned in, and he's wrestling to score points and to, you know, really to do what we just talked about for the last 2 or 3 minutes, you know, make that score lopsided, that's where he's best. He's got a lot of weapons. He's got weapons on top. He's got weapons from transition. He's got weapons with offense, good leg attacks. He's got his little arsenal of, you know, Marinelli kind of unique things that he does. Very entertaining to watch.
You know, Spencer's only a week away from winning the U.S. Nationals, and he comes out and he's dominant. You know, is that impressive to you that a week after...
Does that surprise you, Mr. Pilcher?
No.
Okay, absolutely.
But after a week after having a tournament like that...
But you know what? There's rules in the NCAA where you got to get matches. You got to get matches or you lose some of your seeding percentages. And there's a pie, and there's pieces of the pie. And one of the pieces of the pie is you got to have 17 matches or you lose a portion of your seeding clout. So we got to get 17 matches somehow. It's the silliness of the NCAA where they look at something like that and it has to be in their definition, but you know, you got guys that are elite-minded where they're wrestling internationally. So it's kind of silly, but hey, the rule's a rule. The seating committee came up with these rules to make sure that there's nothing that's, you know, left up to a kind of an ambiguous vote. So it's more cut and dried, and one of the things that's cut and dried is you got to have 17 matches for about, you know, anywhere from 20 to 35% of the process from the way we understand it. Who the heck knows?
Hey, Basad talked a lot about mental strength and how that's probably where he's made the most strides this year, and then he went out and showed it, I think, in those last 2 matches. What did you like about the way he wrestled today?
I think that, you know, he's making progress. The biggest thing with him is continue to make progress, and he's got a big match coming up tomorrow at noon or whatever time those semis start, and we got to keep it going. So yeah, there's progress there, but you know, it's always what have you done for me lately. So let's keep showing us, you know, that you can, you know, be tough and flex your muscles. Good job though, good job.
What'd you see from the other 2 guys at 184? They're wrestling tomorrow.
They wrestle head to head tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Good. We'll find out a lot there.